It's a chilly morning, and your grandma is sitting at the kitchen table, her hands wrapped around a steaming mug of tea. She's stirring in a golden spoonful of honey, her face soft with contentment. You smile, thinking she's nourishing her body with nature's sweetest gift. But then, she winces, just for a moment, rubbing her stomach as a flicker of discomfort crosses her face. That small, fleeting moment flips the mood, and you wonder, could something as wholesome as honey be causing her pain? If you've ever felt a pang of regret after eating something you thought was healthy, you're not alone. Maybe it was bloating after a healthy snack or a sluggish feeling that lingered too long. It's unsettling, isn't it? The fear that even the good foods might be working against you. But here's the good news. You're about to discover the truth about honey, how to avoid its hidden dangers and harness its incredible healing power. Stick with me, and I'll guide you through 3 pairings to never mix with honey and 3 magical combinations that can transform your health, boost your energy, and even soothe your soul. Let's dive in. Honey, nature's miracle with a catch. Imagine a food so pure it never spoils. Archaeologists have unearthed honey from ancient Egyptian tombs, 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. Honey's secret? It's packed with enzymes, antioxidants, and antimicrobial magic that preserve it through time. But it's not just a sweetener, it's a powerhouse. Raw honey delivers instant energy with amino acids, minerals like iron and zinc, and natural sugars that fuel your body without the crash of processed junk. In ancient cultures, they called it the nectar of the gods for a reason. It boosts immunity, calms sore throats, aids digestion, and fights inflammation. But here's the twist. Even this golden elixir can turn against you if paired with the wrong foods. Mix it carelessly, and honey can spark inflammation, disrupt digestion, or even raise risks for serious conditions like memory loss or cancer. Don't worry, I'm here to show you how to use honey wisely. First, let's uncover the 3 combinations you should always avoid. 3 honey pairings to avoid at all costs. Honey's glow can be deceptive. While it's a natural wonder, pairing it with the wrong foods can turn it from a healer into a hidden saboteur. Let's walk through 3 combinations you should steer clear of, especially as you age, when your body craves harmony over chaos. These aren't just warnings, they're insights to protect your digestion, energy, and long-term health. Each pairing reveals a surprising truth about how foods interact inside you, and by avoiding these pitfalls, you'll feel lighter, clearer, and more vibrant. 1. Honey plus soy, a digestive disaster waiting to happen. At first glance, combining honey with soy products like tofu or soy milk feels like a match made in health food heaven. Honey's antioxidants and enzymes seem like the perfect complement to soy's heart-friendly, plant-based protein. Maybe you've drizzled honey into a soy latte or spread it over a tofu dessert, thinking you're doing your body a favor. But here's the harsh reality. These 2 are a digestive disaster. When honey's natural organic acids, like gluconic and citric acid, meet soy's high-protein content, a chemical reaction called protein precipitation occurs. The proteins clump into indigestible masses, passing through your gut without delivering their full nutritional value. Instead, they leave behind bloating, heaviness, or a gnawing sense of discomfort. For seniors, this is more than a minor inconvenience. As we age, our digestive system slows, producing less stomach acid and fewer enzymes. The gut becomes a delicate ecosystem, easily thrown off by challenging food pairings. Honey and soy together can disrupt this balance, causing gas, cramping, or a sluggish feeling that lingers. In traditional Eastern food wisdom, which has guided nutrition for centuries, soy is considered a cooling food, calming and soothing. Honey, on the other hand, is warming, energizing, and stimulating. When combined, their opposing energies clash, creating confusion in your stomach. You might feel it as a vague unease, a tired heaviness after eating, or even fatigue that you can't quite explain. If you've ever sipped a honey-sweetened soy drink and felt gassy or off, that wasn't your imagination. It was your body waving a red flag. The stakes are higher than discomfort. Over time, repeated poor pairings can weaken your digestive system, slow nutrient absorption, and strain organs like your liver and pancreas. For older adults who already face declining nutrient uptake, this can sap energy and vitality. The lesson? Healthy foods don't always play nice together. Keep honey and soy apart, and your gut will thank you. 2. Honey plus tannin-rich foods, robbing you of vital nutrients. There's something sacred about stirring honey into a steaming cup of black or green tea. It's a ritual, a moment of calm in a chaotic world. The honey swirls, the tea warms your hands, and you feel like you're nurturing your soul. But here's a bitter truth. This beloved habit could be stealing your energy. Tea contains tannins, natural compounds that give it that dry, slightly bitter aftertaste. Tannins are antioxidants, beneficial on their own, but when they meet the iron in honey, they bind together, forming a complex your body can't absorb. Instead of gaining honey's immune-boosting minerals, you're flushing them away and used. For seniors, iron is critical. As we age, our bodies absorb less, and low iron can lead to fatigue, brain fog, or shortness of breath during simple tasks. If you're sipping honey-sweetened tea daily and feeling drained, your cup might be the culprit. Tannins can also irritate sensitive stomachs, causing bloating, tightness, or discomfort, especially in older adults with slower digestion. And here's another layer. Stirring honey into boiling tea destroys its delicate enzymes and nutrients. To preserve honey's magic, use warm water, 130 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit, instead. This small tweak makes a big difference. The emotional weight of this hits hard. Tea with honey feels like self-care, a link to tradition. Learning it might harm, you can feel like losing a piece of comfort. But knowledge is freeing. Swap tea for a tannin-free herbal blend, and you'll keep the ritual without the risk. 3. Honey plus onion, a trendy remedy that backfires. The internet loves a good health hack, and soaking onions in honey has gone viral as a miracle cure for coughs and colds. It sounds promising. Honey's antibacterial, onions reduce inflammation. But this trendy remedy can do more harm than good. Onions contain allyl sulfide, a volatile compound responsible for their sharp smell. When mixed with honey, especially in your warm stomach, this compound ferments, producing gas that leads to bloating, burping, or abdominal heaviness. For seniors with slower digestion, this can feel like a storm in your gut. Worse, the enzymes in raw onions can neutralize honey's healing compounds, canceling out their immune-boosting benefits. Traditional sources even warn that frequent consumption might strain your eyes, causing irritation or dryness, something older adults with heightened sensitivity should heed. The allure of a natural remedy is strong, but not every viral tip is wise. Honey and onions are better apart, letting each shine without clashing. 3 honey pairings that heal and uplift. Now that we've sidestepped honey's pitfalls, let's unlock its true potential. These 3 pairings don't just nourish. They feel like a warm embrace from nature, tailored for seniors seeking vitality and comfort. Each combination is simple, rooted in centuries of wisdom, and designed to soothe your body and soul. Let's explore how honey can transform your health when paired with the right allies. 1. Honey plus warm milk, a lullaby in a cup. Close your eyes and picture a quiet evening. The world is still, the lights are low, and you're sipping a warm mug of milk, sweetened with a golden thread of honey. This isn't just a nostalgic ritual, it's a science-backed sleep remedy that feels like a hug. Milk contains tryptophan, an amino acid your brain converts into serotonin, the happy hormone, and melatonin, the sleep hormone. But tryptophan needs help crossing the blood-brain barrier to work its magic. That's where honey steps in. Its natural sugars trigger a gentle insulin spike, escorting tryptophan to your brain for faster, deeper sleep. For seniors, this is a game changer. As we age, sleep becomes elusive. Maybe you drift off but wake at 2 a.m., or you lie awake, mind racing with worries. Poor sleep isn't just frustrating. It impacts memory, mood, and heart health. Honey and warm milk, taken 30 to 60 minutes before bed, can change that. The combo stabilizes blood sugar to prevent nighttime wake-ups, soothes anxiety with serotonin's calming touch, and wraps you in comfort. Warm the milk. Never boil it to preserve honey's enzymes. Stir in a teaspoon of honey and sip slowly. Make it a ritual. Turn off screens, dim the lights, and let the day dissolve. This pairing isn't just about sleep. It's about reclaiming rest as an act of self-love. For older adults, who often juggle health concerns or emotional weight, this simple drink offers peace. It's a reminder that healing can be gentle, accessible, and profoundly effective. Try it tonight and feel the difference. 2. Honey plus cinnamon, a spicy tonic for heart and soul. Cinnamon is more than a spice, it's a healer with a quiet power. Paired with honey, it becomes a daily tonic for your heart, joints, and spirit. Cinnamon's cinnamaldehyde relaxes blood vessels, boosting circulation to warm cold hands and feet, a common issue as we age. It reduces inflammation, eases joint pain, and supports healthy blood pressure. Honey amplifies these effects with its own anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties, creating a synergistic duo that feels like nature's medicine. For seniors, this pairing is a lifeline. Poor circulation can cause tingling, numbness, or fatigue, while inflammation fuels joint stiffness and heart strain. Honey and cinnamon together soothe these challenges, stabilize blood sugar to prevent energy crashes, and even show promise for memory and focus, vital as we age. Stir half a teaspoon of cinnamon and a teaspoon of honey into warm water or herbal tea. Sip it in the morning to start your day with warmth, or in the afternoon to lift a midday slump. The spicy warmth of cinnamon and honey's soft sweetness feel like a whispered promise. You're stronger than you know. This combo is also emotionally grounding. It's a small ritual that connects you to centuries of healing traditions, a way to care for yourself amid life's chaos. For older adults who may feel the weight of time, this pairing is a reminder that vitality is still within reach. 3. Honey plus radish, a humble cure for coughs and immunity. Radishes might seem unremarkable, but pair them with honey, and they become a respiratory superhero. White radish daikon is rich in raffinine and isothiocyanates, compounds that break down mucus, fight infections, and calm coughs. Honey coats your throat, soothing irritation and adding antibacterial power. Together, they're a natural remedy for stubborn coughs, dry throats, and cold season struggles, perfect for seniors wary of harsh medications. Slice a radish thinly, layer it in a jar, and cover with raw honey. Let it sit overnight until the radish juice melds into a nutrient-packed syrup. Take a teaspoon or two daily to ease coughs, boost immunity with radish's vitamin C, and support digestion with its fiber. This gentle, chemical-free remedy is a lifeline during winter months, when dry air and viruses hit hard. For older adults, it's a way to breathe easier and feel stronger without side effects. This pairing proves that the simplest ingredients hold the deepest power. The bigger picture, small choices, big impact. Let's pause and breathe, letting the wisdom of honey settle in. Today we've journeyed through its dual nature, its power to heal and its potential to harm. Honey is more than a sweetener. It's a gift from nature, a golden elixir that demands respect. By avoiding certain pairings and embracing others, you can transform every spoonful into an act of care. Let's recap and reflect on what this means for you, especially as you navigate the joys and challenges of aging. We started with the 3 pairings to avoid. First, honey and soy, a seemingly healthy duo that sparks digestive chaos. The acids in honey react with soy's proteins, forming indigestible clumps that cause bloating, gas, or sluggishness. For seniors with slower digestion, this combo can disrupt nutrient absorption and strain vital organs. Next, honey and tannin-rich foods like black or green tea. Tannins bind to honey's iron, flushing it away and leaving you at risk for fatigue or brain fog, critical concerns as iron absorption declines with age. Stirring honey into boiling tea also kills its nutrients, so opt for warm water instead. Finally, honey and onions, a viral remedy that backfires. Onions' volatile compounds ferment with honey, causing gas and discomfort, while neutralizing its healing powers. These pairings remind us that even healthy foods can clash, especially in sensitive systems. Then, we explored honey's true allies. Honey and warm milk, a sleep-inducing ritual that harnesses tryptophan to calm your mind and body. For seniors battling restless nights, this combo is a gentle lifeline, stabilizing blood sugar and soothing anxiety. Honey and cinnamon, a circulatory and anti-inflammatory powerhouse, supports heart health, eases joint pain, and boosts cognitive clarity. It's a daily tonic that feels like a warm embrace. Finally, honey and radish, a respiratory remedy that clears coughs and strengthens immunity without harsh chemicals. These pairings aren't just recipes, they're acts of wisdom, small choices that honor your body's needs. The deeper lesson here is profound. Wellness isn't about grand gestures or trendy fixes. It's about listening to your body's quiet signals, those moments of discomfort, fatigue, or unease that whisper something's off. It's about understanding how foods interact, not just on your plate, but inside you. For seniors, this matters more than ever. Aging brings changes, slower digestion, reduced nutrient absorption, heightened sensitivity. What worked in your 40s might not in your 70s, and that's okay. Knowledge lets you adapt, turning every meal into a chance to thrive. This journey with honey is a reminder of your power. You don't need complex diets or expensive supplements. A jar of honey, used wisely, can be a catalyst for health, comfort, and joy. It's about pausing before you eat, asking, "Is this nourishing me?" It's about savoring rituals, a warm mug, a mindful spoonful, as acts of self-love. And it's about trusting your body's wisdom, even when the world feels loud and confusing. If this resonated, share it with someone you cherish. A small tip, shared at the right moment, can spark a ripple of health and hope. Maybe it's your spouse who struggles with sleep, or a friend who loves tea but feels drained. Pass it on, and let's spread care together. And if you're hungry for more heartfelt, practical wisdom, subscribe to Elder's Insight. I'm here to guide you with warmth, clarity, and insights that feel like a conversation with a trusted friend. As you move forward, carry this with you. Your body is listening. Every bite, every sip, every choice matters. Treat it gently, feed it wisely, and let honey's magic shine in your life. Rest deeply, eat with intention, and know that you're never alone on this journey. Until next time, take care and keep glowing.